made me drink out of the other fountain just like the black people.
Oh,
you know?
bullshit.
I wasn't the black people, you know. Made me right on the back of the bus. All this kind of bullshit, you know. I said, hey, man, I don't remember none of that. I said, but let me tell you something. I didn't do it. I didn't do it to you. Let's get one thing straight. I said, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you I'm prejudiced, okay? If you're a Hispanic American, I don't like you. You're Mexican as far as I'm concerned, okay? You won't be American? I can't see that you're Mexican. If you're Afro-American, I'm a prejudice. I'm prejudiced against you. I'll tell you right straight. If you're just a plain old American, I don't give a damn what color you are. Okay? Well, he says, he says, I got my own damn problems, Charlie. He says, he says, I don't believe in this interracial marriage. I said, I agree with you. I don't either, man. I said, I got one of my damn grandsons marrying a damn Mexican. He says, you think you got problems? He says, my daughter married an Irishman.
That's bad. That's real bad.
I said, I never thought of that as being bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
This guy was prejudiced. He was pissed off for years. He said it took him 2 or 3 years before he could even talk to the guy or to his daughter because she married an Irishman. I said, well, I'll be damned. I guess everybody's prejudiced against different things.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
An Irishman? He was
Oh,
from
man.
Ireland or?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
That's what happened
Redhead.
whenever the Chews, remember the grocery stores? The
Oh,
Chews?
yeah, for J. Arms?
Yeah, she married J. Arms, and they disowned her. Yeah, they threw her.
Oh,
really?
Oh, that was a what? Korean?
Chinese? Yeah, Joe Chew. Grocery.
Mary J. Arms? I didn't know that.
That was the second marriage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, they threw her ass out of the family. And now J. Arms' detective cars or patrol cars that he's got
Uh-huh.
come by and pick them up every day, take them over there to where they get a free
That's
lunch.
usually the way it works.
And he has his employees pick them up, take them for free lunch around the city. Cheap bastard.
He's always been that way, man.
Well, he always be good to me. Not always. When I told him off, and this is when I was working that little 7-Eleven over there.
Hey, you son of a bitch, I knew you when you had hands.
I do it when he was running that little, he was taking up tickets over there, and he
Yeah,
slept.
he's on the high, yeah.
But he was always a little smart aleck. That's why he got his arm. Because I was trying to catch a goddamn freight train. Or messing around.
No, it's cats.
Firecrackers.
Yeah,
No, what's the firecrackers?
Arms
Blasting
now.
caps. Yeah.
Blasting caps.
He found
Yeah,
he
found-
found- yeah, he found a black.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about arms. The guy had the store. They were the one that tried to catch a freight train.
Oh, is that
One
what
lost
happened
his
to
leg.
them?
Yeah, one lost his leg, one lost his arm.
Golly.
You remember them, don't you?
Oh, yeah. It was a grocery store, yeah.
That
Well,
young one, I
he was a
guess.
decent individual.
Huh?
He was a
Yeah.
decent guy.
Well, the guy with one arm was.
Yeah.
The guy with one leg was a turd.
I don't remember him. We used to call him one arm because we used to roll our papers there every day. He'd come outside.
Yeah.
You bastards! I told you to get down and get those newspapers. Don't leave that shit laying around my store. I got to pick up after you sons of bitches. I only got one arm.
He was the mean one. I was going to say, he's the one that always looked mean as
Oh,
hell.
yeah. I
He
thought
used to
he-
tell me, why the hell you let your kid run around with those goddamn, they're nothing but goddamn bunch of hoodlums. I said, well, he doesn't run around with them. He goes to school with them. He said, while they're up here at midnight, he said, I agree that your kid doesn't, come around with them at nighttime. I said, hell no, if you ever see him, you just give me a damn call. But he liked
Maybe
Farmer, but
it was a
Yeah,
one
like
arm guy.
Farmer.
I thought the one arm guy was always nice to me. And the
Oh,
one
yeah,
legged
I
guy
think
was
it
a
was
goofy,
the
was a
curly
goofy
headed,
guy.
the one with the arm. He was always nice to me.
Well, he's-
I didn't know the other one
He
very
had a
well.
very, with kids, he was real.
Oh yeah, real
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, sharp.
They made a fortune there. God damn, they was only store up here for miles and miles, I think.
We got.
What was the name of the guy that owned the gas station across the street
Oh,
from there?
Aguilar.
Aguilar, right? What the hell did he ever do to the old man? Him and my old man got in a problem someplace. You don't know what happened there? The old man came in one day. He told me, "Don't go there anymore."
Oh, really?
I mean, and the old man tell you to do something, he did it. The way he said it, he did it.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't ever go there again. You don't buy nothing there.
You remember the guy that, remember the kid that you stole some, what was it? Oh, Bad Day. Y'all had fell off the
See,
bike
here
or
goes
something,
the-
you stole.
You know
Right.
that's. She's got it off
And
list.
this-
It was Betty that stole the bag.
And so the damn kid went and told on her because I got on to him. And I said, where the hell did you get the Band-Aid in? this kid said, we got him over at the store down there.
Is it,
Doesn't
they look
nobody
like
have any
some
money.
guys backing in with dirt or something. It is like a big car.
I'm not gonna put up with this yet. He doesn't say it to me. We don't talk about it. He doesn't say it to me, so. I let him. He tells Fran all the time that he's taking it, buddy. Now he's on Trish's ass, and I told him not to tell him. That's right. You're out of here. As far as I'll put your ass in a home.
Put him in a home. She said she could have slapped me in the face.
She said, you sitting there saying, oh, Daddy, as long as I can live in
Looks like Chucky. Looks right now. Bullshit.
Which one?
What do you
Let's see,
want
Kat.
from me?
Looks like Chucky. Really? Let's see.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mess with him if I was you.
Which one? Show me the picture
Usually
again.
ends
This
up
one right
in
here.
hell.
That one there
Chucky.
looks like Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's messing
If I was to say
He
yes,
always
no,
looks
don't
so
be, you know, whatever
sad.
I
I
say
just-
is.
Which
Can't
one?
get over
That
that.
doesn't count no how.
That one's sad. Looks sad, but not the
yeah.
others.
See,
How long
let's
was
see.
I
Is it
see
still
Chucky.
there?
I see Chucky there. Which had 4, but her Bobby's daughter was there. Well, it was Ruth, one of the oldest ones that I used to take out. You know, Ruth and Bertha, and they were almost twins. They were just a year apart, I guess. And she said, "Oh, we got to see Lucille." She said, "I remember going with her." And but she didn't have time. I think she just came by and stayed a couple of days. And they live way across town there. And of course, she just came by plane, and but they don't. Bobby didn't drive, but just around the neighborhood. She's 80 years old, and to me, when you say 80, that goddamn, that's old, yeah. But when I see them, it's just like I've never seen them before. She don't look the same at all. At all. But I remember the things that we used to do. She was the only one in bracket that I really liked. But like Mrs. Hinds, because they didn't like me because I worked at the bar. I mean, especially the women. And her and Alvia, and Howard's 2 sisters, always liked me. They always talked to me. But and she said, "Yeah, I remember them old biddies." She said, "Hell, that's the same way they used to do me." She said, "Hell, you and I was in the same boat." She said, "Remember when Mike used to run me down the street and call her son of a bitch, get back here, you damn son of a bitch." And he just cussed her out real bad. And Miss Hinds used to try to get on. He'd always keep her. So when he went to the Navy, and they run him out. They run him out of California because he did a lot. He beat her up and all that kind of stuff. And they did. And I guess she turned him in, and they made him leave California. Told him to. So he came. That's when he came back to Bracket. And because he'd already gotten out of the Navy. And then she came over here one time after she got married to this other guy. She got married to another guy.
Sensors and
Schaefer was
cameras
his name,
and-
but he seemed like a real
Sensors
guy.
and cameras.
And she
Anything
said, "I just
electronic.
couldn't take this stuff anymore." She
Who
said.
takes it down for you to work on?
When I
You're
met
supposed to
him,
go
she
be
said,
able to do it yourself.
I'm gonna get somebody to help me take it. Well, I keep it. And
it goes to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Aaron. Let's see. Which one is that?
It's Clifford.
Oh yeah.
Just like Aaron looks right now.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, the pictures that we've seen in there.
Uh-huh.
Remember the
Yeah,
pictures?
yeah, that's right. Even his hair.
Uh-huh.
Where's his hair like
God,
that?
Buddy hates this picture.
He does.
Ooh, he hates that picture. He's so mad because he
Yeah,
wears
with
glasses.
glasses. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, JG wears glasses too. She don't wear them all the time, but I think he looks cute in
He
them.
called Wally and said, "Are you coming over? I'm bored. I need somebody to play with."
Now he told me, he said, "You need to come over here." He said, Grandma Sil, why don't you come on over here and play with us?" And I said, "Well, I don't know right now. I said, I got to fix something to eat for Stevie, and y'all are gone." And well, I know you ought to come over here because I know you're bored over there. You're bored.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I know you're bored. I used to love to
Hello,
take
who's
care of
speaking?
him. He was the best kid. But
Judy,
after
we-
she had 2, I couldn't handle it very long after that.
Who are you talking to?
So,
Huh? He's going to the bathroom. Well, take the phone in there so I can talk to him. Well, go pick up the
now I gotta
mobile.
go in there.
Take it to him.
Get this stuff
It's in the
up.
bedroom.
That's probably it. Looks like.
Nah, it ain't. Where is this at?
That's over there on Oregon Street. That's Jody there. That's the landlord.
Tell like Chrissy's hair
That was one, no, this
She
is
was
the
real little,
garage.
Chrissy's hair was pretty light.
Oh, yeah.
It was garage.
I've got a film right
That's
about
not
here.
what I'm talking about.
See this
Before
here?
we moved into
We've
this
got a
garage, we
movie
were
film about
downtown.
that. Yeah,
Further
y'all
down.
were-
Out of town,
They were
on
that age.
Mesa.
In fact,
No, that's where Mary lived.
Now, we all lived there.
I didn't live there.
We
Mary,
all,
Mary and Mama lived there. I used to go over there a lot. We used to stay over there a lot.
well, maybe that's what I remember that.
Uh-huh.
This is not it, though.
I don't know. That's not it because it had a lot of a lot of houses around it.
Where is this place?
Well, it could be at Mary's house or
Where's house where?
because that's Mary's kids.
Well, this
And
girl
there's
ain't.
Jody.
There's Jody there.
Yeah. I guess that must be you. I can't
It's
have-
Jimmy. This is me.
Did you know that Jimmy lives, or I don't know if he does now,
No.
a year
No,
ago
he
he
lives
lived real
in-
close
he
to
did.
us.
Yeah, we
Where's it
found
at?
out.
This is the same building.
And then we found out that, pardon me for filming everything, but
Are you filming me?
Wait,
Mark. Oh, look at that. See?
No. That's the shadow there, Mama. And that's just a shadow of the picture there. See, but I know that building. I know that building somehow.
Maybe it's where Mary lived. She lived in a lot of those stone buildings.
This is not the same
You say
building.
these are for
This not the
him?
same
Is that what
building.
you said?
That was downtown.
oh,
I keep
oh yeah,
referring
he
to
can
it.
take those, yeah.
Going
yeah,
out
that-
on Mesa
yeah,
on the
yeah,
right-hand
that's,
side.
That's a copy that we,
I remember
I think
one big
Jack
building,
made 'em
one
for,
entryway there.
And these were for him.
yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna put these in there. So we
Oh,
don't
good,
forget
You
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
about
you-
our
we
stuff.
never lived there, you telling me?
Oh,
And that's how
I
when he
stayed
was
there an
little.
awful
Oh
lot
yeah,
then.
when he was,
I stayed there an
Here,
awful
you.
I don't know that. I just
Well,
remember
I'm
it.
telling you.
Well, I'll have to take your word for it.
So that's the only picture when she was little. I think I had. Then you can't see it real good.
Well, why would you want any more?
Huh?
one is plenty of.
They don't even talk no damn sense.
Well, I just asked you, why would you want any more?
More than just one.
So that she
Yeah,
could let, so
look
she
at
could let
it.
me have one?
Look at, she barely fits in that seat now. Now she couldn't get in this seat. See?
Did you know she weighed almost 12 pounds?
Who?
Jody, when she was born,
You're kidding.
like an ounce. That's how close she came to 12 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
I liked my chow from the beginning of time.
And I felt sorry for little Donnie's wife. She had a 10-pound 6-ouncer.
Yeah, a lot of
weeks
people have
ago.
10 pounds.
Who? Chucky's wife?
No, my,
Y'all ever got her natural tested?
What?
Nothing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's called put down time. It's called put down time. That's the way men feel better.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That looks like Christopher.
Now look who's in there.
Look how they
Let's
used to
see.
wear the knees out. Used to play marbles.
what looks like Christopher? Well, I didn't think it looked like you. Let me look again. Well, she was trying to show me you, and I couldn't. I said, that doesn't look like him.
Did you
Watch,
see who
Jody,
else was
these
in
are
that
the
class?
Old books, Stevie.
Do what?
These are my old picture books. I knew she'd find a way.
To
We used
what?
Keep that room locked. We keep that dining room locked because that's all I got left. That's my old
You
book.
keep that room locked, keep the front room locked? What the hell? I mean, what, lock the rest of the rooms up.
You know, she's gonna be treating me like your dad treats you.
Yeah.
Yeah. See
Oh.
how many damn pictures is missing here? See, there's one.
Oh man.
That was
There,
my
2, 3.
picture
Oh,
album.
No.
Wasn't your picture album?
That is my picture album.
Oh, shit.
That is mine.
How come
That
my
might be
brother's
your
in
album,
there?
but it's her picture.
No, those are my pictures.
But she just brought it in from the truck.
That's what she does to me. I got a lot of pictures of Daddy right in here.
See, there's extra ones right there. Those little ones. See, that's what extra ones are for. To pass down to your grandkids and your great-grandkids whenever. Some will be interested and some won't.
Like hell, you'd be so goddamn mean to me when I was at home.
Do what? You talking to
My
me?
brother, son,
Oh,
be grinning there, taking a picture.
That was
You'd
a
be so
good-
damn mean to me.
see, there's some pictures gone out of that thing right there.
You damn right. There's
And
a bunch
a
of
bunch
Those
of
are
them
the ones
gone.
you took?
No, because that was my album. That was my album.
Why would you steal them?
Yeah. Why would I steal my own pictures? Because I'm the one that bought those albums.
What Joe Jack's pissing in his sand bed.
What?
I
Cats
never
do it.
showed that to him.
What?
You never noticed that? He
No.
peeing in the sand bed.
Little Jack?
Huh?
You sure about that?
Get it up real
There.
close.
No,
Take a
he's
picture.
not.
Yes, he is.
I don't think
Well,
so.
I think he was, because I was there. I took the picture.
We took a picture. We had Christopher. Christopher was going to take a leak outside. He was naked or something, playing in the water in the summertime. And I took a picture of him. Some way we had the water hose or something. And we got the picture back, and I looked at this. Here's this kid got a hold of his dog, man, and he's pissing. I mean, talking about 10 feet out there, man. I said, look at this. This is the way the picture was took, you know. Man, I gotta hang this up someplace.
Little Jack there, he used to help me wash all the time. He used to get a bang out of that.
We have a flood here.
That's Daddy. When we had that flood here, that's when we had that big hole in the street out here.
We've got that on tape with Susie and Buddy out there
Yeah.
throwing big rocks in it.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you could have swam in it. I mean, it was as deep as this room. Every kid in the neighborhood was there.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them
goddamn
out there.
fun.
You were taking the tape because you gave it to us.
Is that right?
Because the kids were here visiting you.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
that's back when I used to make Susie's clothes, and you could see this damn safety pin up here, and the whole back of her dress was open.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know how to work the buttonhole operator.
That was Terry Lynn
And
Kemp.
they got a... Who?
Terlin Nip. That's
That was
Josie's daughter.
Josie's husband.
No, what? Yeah, Josie's husband is
That's
but
his
Terry is her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And remember the movie that the home film we were
Take
watching,
them up there at the corner.
the one
and
that was the baby.
They just
Swim down
wash
there.
them all just like a boat. Well, but well, they did. I did too. We haven't had a rain like that. That's the last one I've seen. Maybe we'll have another one of these days.
You wouldn't give me none, that
Nope.
damn son.
Sure
Wait a
would.
minute, wait a minute.
Well, you
said-
admitted to these people. Why don't you tell
Oh.
these kids that?
That night.
You said that was before the twice? Before the twice.
Yeah, that was before the 20s. That's,
Run. Jack remembers that so well.
When Matthew was little, he was the most horrible child. And I don't know if you guys ever saw Howard's Camaro, but Howard bought himself a Camaro, and he only used it to go to Kmart and buy toilet paper on Saturday afternoon. He had a company truck, and I had bought the little Chevy Cavalier, and I was gonna. I had a Grand Prix that was paid for. I loved that car. It was white interior, white exterior, and I loved it, but it was a gas hog. So I bought this little 4-cylinder thing to drive from Gilroy to San Jose, and he's the one that told me, do not get rid of the Grand Prix because it's in too good a shape. We'll keep it for an extra car. Well, I came home one day, so when Clifford was still at home, not too long before he got married, and we lived in a court, and I'm coming home from work and around the corner, and Clifford met me, and he rolled down the window, and he says, "You're gonna kill Dad when you get home." And I said, "Why?" He says, "I'll let you wait and see." I pull around, here sits this souped up, teeny bopper Camaro in my driveway.
Oh.
And he has traded my Grand Prix in on this Camaro. You know, Ford floor, and all the, and I said, "Why?" That's all I could say, because the company bought him a truck every couple of years, and we had the new car, and we did. I said, "Why? Why did you do
provoked you to
this?"
do such a?
And he said, "I just wanted to." I said, "You just wanted to?" And he said, "That's why. I just wanted to."
That's all he could say.
And he only drove that car. It's honest to God's truth. Saturdays he drove it to Kmart, and he'd buy toilet paper in bulk, and you know how, well, you don't know, laundry soap, and he goes and buys things, and that's what he used. And he ended up giving the damn thing to Buddy 2 or 3 years later. But the car was brand new. Well, that's what I was going to tell. The car was brand new, and Matthew was 2 years old. And Matthew and the kids were living with us. It was one of the times that Robert and Herd split up. And I came home from work and opened my garage, and Matthew had painted the Camaro white with a paintbrush.
With a
There was a
paintbrush?
bucket of paint in the garage, and he pried the lid open, and he had painted as high as he could reach with a paintbrush all around this
It
car.
still had some paint on it when I was there.
And-
when we were there.
And I said, oh my God, I was started yelling for Susie. Howard was still at work. We backed that car. The only thing I can say is, thank you, Lord, it was latex. You know how latex paint will peel? We soaked that car down and we peeled that latex paint off. We couldn't get it all because the cracks we couldn't get it out of. But we peeled it, and we had just had the flood in Gilroy at the time, and we had to replace our whole downstairs carpet. And I look in the garage, and here's these little barefoot footprints in this
With
white
paint?
paint
Oh.
over the back door.
Oh,
And I'm saying,
oh no.
oh no, it's going to be on my brand new carpet, a perfect trail of these little white footprints. He'd been walking around all over the garage. It was little footprints all over the place in this paint. But I don't know, that last step he took before he hit the house must have cleaned his foot because there was not one speck of paint on that carpet. He must have just tracked the last of it off, you know what I mean? And Howard said, after we got everything cleaned up, we were doing something in the garage, and he said, well, you want me to paint over these footprints, or do you want to try to pressure wash these off or something? I said, oh no.
Those
I
are
want
precious
to
little
wait
footprints.
until Matthew's 15 or 16-year-old and tell him the story about these little footprints, and then I'm going to let him clean them off. But he did so many terrible things. He played service station and put a garden hose in my gas tank.
Oh.
Undid the lid, and that was the little Cavalier that you can't. There's no drain on the tank. I had to have my car towed and the tank pulled. There's no drain on those little El Cheapo cars. They had to pull the gas tank and turn it upside down. I had to pay for the towing fee and everything.
I know you did.
Oh, Matthew was a terror. They had to turn off the main gas line in the apartment complex they lived in because he went with a little toolkit and was able to loosen a line to a whole complex of apartments, and there was gas escaping. They had to call the fire department and everything to turn off the power line, and this was a towing tool set that he was able to cause a gas leak with. Matthew.
Oh, man.
Matthew. Boy, he was. Sounds like Jack. He and Jack had probably got along real
He
good.
was a terror. I used to know, but he had Michael Ray in there with him. Michael was about a year or 2 years old, and locked the door and started a fire in the bathroom. And then he got scared because he was in trouble. He wouldn't open the door, so Chrissy ran around to the outside bathroom window, and she could see the flames going up in the window. And my Venetian blinds, wires, strings were on fire. And so we broke the door frame to get him out because he was scared he was going to get a spanking for starting the fire, so he wouldn't unlock the door.
Oh man. Oh man.
Used to go like Jack Jr. went over next door,
Yeah.
showed the kids next door the house that the carpet was fire, and he came back home.
Yeah, they really did. Well, the little girls wanted to light the fire. Wanted to know how to light a fire. I mean, they were little girls. What, 4 or 5 years old or something?
They want to know how to get the fire from the stove to anywhere they want it.
Yeah.
He goes over and says, here,
Oh, you were there?
take a napkin like this, put it wherever you want.
That's
And
there.
we left. And they caught their nice white carpet on fire.
It's a wonder they did not get all burned up.
Mm-hmm.
It really. What you doing, Dominic? Come here. You see this? Yeah? No, honey, this one over here. This is where your great-grandpa's buried. Right there. Howard Hinds Jr., Corporal, U.S. Army, World War II. February 15, 1916.
He was in a war?
Well, he lived during the war. I don't know if he was actually in the war. July 19, 1987.
When did he die?
That date right there?
Yes. Put 'em on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were looking at a while ago. There's the tree.
I thought they were supposed to be buried on top of each other.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, some of them. See,
That's-
this one have anything on the backside of it?
Oh, this is hard.
Right there.